Dream. It's the final countdown. The final countdown.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to part 3 of episode 79. We're almost one step away from 80.
We are one step away from 80, and guess who's on episode 80?
Is it Jim Savage?
It is Jim Savage.
Will he be answering some questions?
He will answer questions
Wow,
from
so
the
get him on,
fans.
come on, send him in,
Come
send him
on.
in.
We're waiting.
So let's start off. We're gonna do 10 more of our 50 worst ring names right here to start off part 3. And we're gonna do number 40, Mantar. Oh, lordy, lordy. We're gonna say we got a fat guy. He kind of looks like Vader. Vader wears a big mask. Let's get him a big mask. What do you think? I don't know. How about a buffalo head?
And
Great!
And put him with Jim Cornette, and that'll get him over, right?
Come on, Kevin Dunn. Order that buffalo head for us, since it's your idea.
It was
again.
Jim Cornette, right, with him?
I don't remember anybody being with him.
No, I think he had a manager at one point.
Not very long, because he wasn't around very long.
39. Just incredible. I'm okay with that. It's not a bad name.
Just incredible.
It's a play on words. I get it. I get it. How about just in time? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Number 38, Kelly Kelly. So nice
they had to name her twice. Her parents named her twice. Kelly. They were very drunk. Next was number 37, and he asked to be changed to this. It was one of his original names because he was snorting something. G.I. Bro. He changed from Booker T to G.I. Bro and joined up with the Misfits in Action.
Yeah, that got him over, didn't it?
It did. It went over like turd in a bucket.
That's a punch. Oh.
Same thing, really.
No, who wants to bring out a bucket?
A pig? I don't know.
Number 36, Thurman Sparky Plug. Woo!
The Thurman got dropped off pretty quick, and it was just Sparky Plug.
And then that got kicked booted. It was Hardcore Holly. So.
I think before Hardcore Holly, though, it was Bob's Spark Plug Holly. Then it was just Bob Holly. Then it was Hardcore Bob Holly. Then it was Hardcore Holly. Gosh, dug it, people. 35 is Henry O. Godwin and Phineas I. Godwin, which spells hog and pig.
If you didn't understand that.
If you didn't know.
Number 34, Jimmy Wang Yang, the Japanese cowboy.
I like old Jimmy Wang Yang. Oh, a Kyo, if you will. The gimmick was fun. They enjoyed it. They enjoyed it. Number 33, you'll have to do the noise for it because I can't do it.
Okay.
It's the Red Rooster. So there you go. I just can't do that noise. Probably on there somewhere.
It probably is. I mean,
But you gotta have your other song ready for the end of this
That's what I'm
thing.
looking for.
You better have it on there. I'm gonna continue then. 32
32
is Skip and Zip, which was Chris Candido and Dr. Tom Pritchard. And if you want to go back on the history of our show, you can go watch the interview where he talks about Skip and Zip with Sonny and how he hated the fact that he had to cut his hair and turn it blonde. So
I hated they had to cut his hair.
I hated it too. It was really stupid. But if you want to hear the interview, go back and look at our channel and you'll find the interview.
So bad.
It was so bad.
And 31 was who?
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 Who? That's what I'm asking.
That's what I'm telling you. It was who?
Who?
Who was who?
Jim Neidhart was who?
Boy, who piss off? Cause
I heard they put him as who because he had trouble with the law and they were trying to keep him getting a paycheck, but they wanted to hide his face. You can pick him out of a freaking lineup with a bag on his head. He has a certain body type.
he does.
Who else has an iron stomach besides a guy that we know?
Okay, Kevin Dunn, here you go. Hide his fat body. God's sakes, it's terrible. So, we'll go ahead.
Wasn't it just like a yellow mask or something and then just trunks?
Yes, it was.
They still showed the same freaking fat stomach that he always
hair,
had.
Yes, I mean. Yeah,
Did he have the facial hair too?
Pull down the straps, and you know it's.
Didn't he have the facial hair poked out too?
It may have been.
That really gives it away.
You gotta hide. You can't hide it. So.
The only way to hide it is keep it backstage, people.
Yes.
Now we're going to talk about the 11 big ways WWE WrestleMania 32 has changed. Number 11, no more Ronda Rousey. They're saying that she's going to be filming the next Expendables during WrestleMania 32.
I can deal with that, I guess.
But at the same time, you don't think she could wait and just show up?
I kind of wish that she was going to be, but you know.
But you don't think that, okay, they call the guy, Sylvester Stallone, who loves WWE, they call him up and say, hey, we just need her for like 2 days. We need her for rehearsal, and we need her for the day of the show.
I know, fly her in, get done, and fire
That's
her
what
out.
they did with The Rock. They flew him in from Saturday Night Live.
I know.
So come on, people. Number 10 is a new match for The Undertaker versus John Cena. What does that mean? It is Undertaker versus John Cena. There's already a new match for Undertaker, and his match is against John
Yes.
Cena. I'm very confused. Number
Yes.
9, they're gonna say that we're having Brock Lesnar as the Royal Rumble Whip. Be different.
It would be different.
Bring him in number 30.
Because they're looking at another triple threat, but number 8, no Sting.
He could still be out with his injury. They could be scared to bring him back in.
Could be. We'll know more by February.
I guarantee you that man could either go in the Hall of Fame this year for the next WrestleMania or whatever,
Right.
and I think he'll continue to be, even if he can't wrestle anymore, they're going to keep him as an ambassador. He could do interviews, because, hey, they're not going to find any dirt on him. I
No.
mean, that's one person you can keep around that you're not going to have to fire like Hogan.
Yeah.
You can
There'll
keep
be
him
no
around.
sex tape showing up for Sting.
No sex tapes, no bad words being said. You keep him around, be an ambassador, go do interviews, make toys, make video games, make DVDs, make money.
Shirts and all this.
Shirts.
Yep,
Exactly.
it works.
Number 7 is Seth Rollins taking on Triple H. We have talked about this until we've been blue in the face.
Would you rather see that than Hunter and Rock?
Yes.
Me too.
Because Hunter and The Rock has happened before.
It has.
And Hunter and The Rock, to me, same old, same old. We've seen that feud over and over and over again. We've had DX versus Nation. We've had Rock versus Triple H in a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. We've had them for the World Heavyweight Championship. This is student versus teacher, like I talked about before.
And passing the
Torch. He needs to lose to Seth Rollins just like he lost to Daniel Bryan.
Yep.
Seth Rollins needs to win that match. Point blank,
now
period,
there's
exclamation
words,
point.
since Nikki broke AJ Lee's record.
Uh-huh.
Now the point is Seth could be on his way of breaking CM Punk's record.
See, I don't think he needs to hold the title that long. I think he needs to
what they're just
lose it
talking
and
about.
disappoint Triple H to lead to this
That's
match.
what they're talking about, which that's just petty on WWE's part.
It is.
But number 6 is no Hulk Hogan.
We already knew that.
No,
He's
if
no longer
Hogan,
even in the Hall of Fame.
it'll
Apparently.
be 33 if Hogan returns.
Yeah, they gotta have a while to
Yes.
let that simmer down. Number 5, Charlotte versus Sasha Banks. I would love to see a Fatal 4-Way. I would love to see Sasha versus Charlotte versus Becky Lynch versus Bayley.
I would too.
And the 4 Horsewomen.
That way, I think that they could tear the house down.
They would tear the house down. If you couldn't have the one of the 4 Horsewomen of UFC, why not have a Fatal 4-Way with the 4 Horsewomen of the WWE?
That's true. Up next, to number 4, The Rock's role. He'll have something. If he's not in a match, he'll be something.
He will have something to do with something.
The Rock will be at WrestleMania.
He will be. Number 3, the NXT SummerSlam Raw success. What the heck does that even mean?
That means they're going to do it again. NXT, Hall of Fame, WrestleMania, and Raw. So it'll be 4 this time.
The only bad part about that is you'd have to do NXT on a Friday night.
That's what they're thinking about.
Because the same building that NXT would be in would be the Hall of Fame ceremony
and Raw.
So the
Yes.
Hall of Fame would be on Saturday, and then the big arena would be for WrestleMania,
Yep.
and then the very next night would be Raw, where NXT and the Hall of Fame took place.
Yep.
Totally okay with it.
It will work.
It would work. Absolutely.
They're not crazy.
No, they're not.
No 100,000 seat sellout.
I don't agree. We can't
They're
tell you.
saying that with the setup, it's going to take up enough seats, and it will not be the 100,000. They're looking about 85 to 90.
Is that going to be beat the record? Exactly. They can shrink down the setup. Boom.
To go for the record, I think they need to.
They need to shrink it down. It ain't got to be that big of a deal. I mean, my gosh, it needs to be. Would you rather sell out the seats, or would you rather? Oh, look at the glamorous setup. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, because I wasn't too impressed with last year's.
Thank
Or
you.
this year's, I mean.
Yes, this past year with Sting and Triple H's matchup. that pay-per-view. Yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal. You know, they don't need to worry about as much about the set. Make the stage look good, but you ain't got to take off a bunch of room to take away a bunch of seats.
Right.
You need the 100,000. That's the whole point of going to that arena. Wouldn't it be awesome if NXT made 100,000? Boom!
That would be amazing.
I'd be like, if I was the NXT Superstar, I'd be like, where's my bonus?
Yes.
Where's my bonus there? And finally, number 1, financial restraint. Yeah, okay. I saw how much money that Vince is worth. There ain't no restraint.
You're talking about WWE. Well, you know how to change that? Change up your booking, change up your writing, get more fans back.
That's true.
Stop
not gonna happen.
Stop letting John Cena go on vacation.
That too. It's not gonna happen.
I mean, for God's sakes, 10 years, you don't need a vacation.
That's right. Who cares?
I thought you're the place
Every
that runs. I
time,
thought you're the
every
face
time he
that
gets
runs this
injured,
place.
every time he gets injured, he gets a vacation. 10 things
Yeah,
that will
for
happen.
1 week. I know. Already got injured. You get 2 months here.
10 things that will happen if Jeff Hardy returns to WWE. Number 10, be a surprise Royal Rumble entrant.
Yes.
That would make sense. If he came back, it would make sense to put him in the Royal Rumble.
Of course.
At like number 25 or 30.
Number 9, he'd be on a limited schedule. That's what I want to see. I want to see the people come back. I want them to be limited schedule.
But yet they wouldn't do a limited schedule for Kurt Angle.
I know.
Sounds like to me they were playing hardball so he wouldn't return.
Maybe some of their afraid of risk.
Well, he's a risk too. They both have drug issues.
I'm not talking about drums. I'm talking about broke necks and stuff.
Well, he just broke his leg doing motocross, so he may be a risky person now too. Number 8, superb matches with Seth Rollins and others. He would do well with Seth Rollins. He would do well with a Cesaro, with a Bray Wyatt.
Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan, if he ever comes back.
He's going somewhere. Number 7, a feud with Bray Wyatt. Creatures of the Night.
Interesting.
That would be interesting.
Because both of their fans are called Creatures of the Night, aren't they?
Something like that, yeah.
Interesting. Number 6, a Hall of Fame induction would be discussed.
It could be guaranteed.
It might be guaranteed. I don't know if it would be right away. It might be off in the distance.
Oh, it would be the year you come in. It'd be the next year.
Right. So if I,
I'm trying to get Fatty in there with him. If not, it'd just be him.
that's true. You gotta put the Hardys in there together.
Number 5, a title reign would happen even if it's brief.
I can see.
I can see that.
She could see that
She
too.
thinks it's funny.
She thinks it's hilarious. Number 4, he'd win Money in the Bank ladder match. I hope
That's
not.
how you get your title
I
reign.
mean, you get your title right that way, but he doesn't need it. He doesn't need the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Number 3, Matt would eventually come with him. Of course he would.
Yeah.
That baby needs to eat. Gotta have diapers.
It's true.
You ain't
He's
cutting-
already a millionaire anyway.
You ain't
so.
cutting it with your little, what you got now, so.
He's a millionaire, so he's fine.
But would it matter if he come?
No.
No, Matt Hardy can stay at home and not kakalaka with all his little kids and his grandpa and his daddy.
And going to WrestleCade. Number 2, the Recreation. Well, the Hardy Boys taking on the Dudley Boys, taking on the New Day. The
I would
Recreation, because Edge Christian's not able to
I
wrestle
would like
anymore.
that. Yeah, because New Day is. They do have some of the stuff that Edge Christian did.
Yes, they're goofy, just like Edge
They
Christian.
are, and they're also heels.
That's true.
They'll blow that stupid trombone or beat you in the head with it. So.
Which number 1 is no surprise, because the same way they're doing with the Dudleys. They've been in New Japan. They've been to All Japan. They've run their own their own wrestling school.
Yes. Number 1,
And that's
his
about it.
TNA run would be completely ignored. Yes, it would.
That's like Sting's run was ignored. If they don't own the footage, they're not going to talk about it.
No, they're not talking about that. If you're not, unless you're in WCW, ECW, you ain't getting mentioned. But they will mention if you're a world champion, because they did say James Storm was a former world champion.
Really?
They did.
When did they do this?
On their.com, they brought the article up about him.
Really?
Storm is coming to NXT.
But they just said former world champion. They never said
No,
TNA.
no, 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 no.
And then we're going to continue with the 50 worst ring names, with number 30 being Arachnaman. I can't even say it right. Arachnaman, a.k.a. Brett Extra.
Yeah. Number 29 is Man Mountain Rock. Woo! That's a great name.
Which, isn't he the next person too?
He may be. I don't
Is
think
it-
so.
Man Mountain Rock was the WWE name he used. Then it was Max Payne. In WCW, he teamed up with Cactus Jack. So I don't know who this guy is. Number 28 is Max Muscle. I looked that one
It's
up.
Max Payne's cousin.
That's true.
Number 27, Dr. Isaac Yanko.
That
DDS.
that theme music was annoying. Kind of like Cesaro's thing music. Number 26, Crowbar. Wow.
Nothing. Okay.
He was Devin Moore, Devin Storm, or something, I don't know.
Number 25, Uncle Elmer. Yes.
Isn't he the one that got married
Yes.
to
Saturday
his
Night
cousin
Lights.
or something? I don't know. Number 24.
His half sister.
Oh, Lord. Number 24
It is Mr. Manson. You know.
is Roadkill from ECW. Amish Roadkill was the original name.
was.
Kind of like a Canadian Earthquake.
Number
Why?
23.
Speaking of Canadian Earthquake,
Tugboat.
that's his buddy.
Yes.
That's Uncle Fred.
That's Uncle Fred who can't walk through a wall. Ah! Down he goes.
Oh, Uncle Fred.
Poor Fred.
Poor Fred. Number 22. Wasn't this Al Snow?
No, it was not. I think it
You
was
sure?
Savio Vega.
Oh, that was Savio. Well, Al Snow did a mask gimmick too. I don't remember which one
Yes,
it
but
was.
you
Number
can
22 is
tell.
Kwang. Is that how you say it?
Kwang, Quang. Okay, it's done.
Don't say it without the K on it. Whoa!
Then we have to
Jimmy Wang Kwang.
Just draw names out, I guess. And number 21, as we continue on
Oh
here.
Lord, rest in peace.
Bertha Faye. As Harvey Whipple would say, my beautiful Bertha Faye.
I don't know what he was looking
I
at.
don't know either. He couldn't look around her.
There it is. You should have that on
I
there.
have the other one ready. I can't be put on this one ready.
You gotta be ready. 10 most mysterious wrestling gimmicks. I think this is a joke.
It is.
It is a joke. I was like, because right when I saw number 10, I was like, that's not mysterious. It's about as bad as who?
I don't know who. You know.
Number 10, we're having fun on the final countdown. Number 10, Mr. America, who had the Fu Manchu, because he was Hulk Hogan.
If you, only way you can tell it was Hulk Hogan if he was blind.
Stevie Wonder could tell that was Hulk Hogan. Whatever the guy, Ray Charles could see that was. Who's the one in the? Who's that famous guy in the wheelchair that had to talk with the computer on his wheelchair?
He's not blind. Though.
I know he's not blind.
Stephen Hawkins.
Steve Hawkins, that guy. He could tell. He could type it on his thing.
Is that your Stephen Hawkins?
I don't even know. Oh, I just saw him on one.
No, it's it's Hulk Hogan.
Oh, we're getting sued. Okay.
Number 9 is the Mystery
I
Man.
didn't know he was called the Mystery Man.
It's your buddy, Brutus Beefcake.
I knew he was the man with no name. The
No,
man with no face.
This is so bad. They said, done with it.
Mystery Man. Number 8, 7.
7.
But would it be 77? Because it's 7 and 7. There's 7 inside the 7. Where the V is, it's a 7. So it's 7
WCW
something.
though.
It is WCW, and he only did that one time. He came out to the ring, elevated above the ring, came down, and said, "This crap is stupid. I'm Dustin Rhodes." This is dumb. Number 7.
Dustin Rhodes.
Speaking of 7, number 7.
Number 7, the anonymous Raw GM.
Did you know it's not supposed to be this person?
Yeah, I know it was this person.
Huh?
Yeah, I knew it wasn't supposed to be him.
Who was it?
Triple H.
Triple H. What
But it's
happened?
not. It was Hornswoggle.
But why? Well, I
Why
would much
change
rather
it?
it be Triple H.
I would have too.
Gosh, jog it. That's weird.
But how many times do people say it was Sting? You know?
I was in
All
TNA
these
and typing
names-
this stuff up.
It was Sting. It was he's leaving. He's not going to sign his contract. It's going to be Sting. That's why they're waiting. They're holding out.
Wow. Number 6, the Boogeyman. I don't think it's Martin Jones. I think it's Marty Wright. His name is Marty Wright.
That's what they had.
They're stupid. Marty Wright. He got his teeth busted out of his face. And he got a job for lying. I mean,
Yeah.
hi WWE. I'm a slender 140. And I am only 24 years old. Now I should get a job, right? I lied.
Yeah.
On camera, I lied.
Don't look at me.
I should be able to get a job. He's only 17. You got a job.
Amazing.
You got a job,
Send me to
man.
NXT.
That's right.
Number
We'll wait for you.
5 was Goldust.
AKA.
Dustin Reynolds.
Exactly.
Or Dustin Rhodes.
That's true. Number 4 is Kane. Known as Glenn James. Or Isaac King. So he's on 2 of our list today. He's Dr. Isaac Yankem, which was number 27 on the worst ring names. And He is number 4 on the most mysterious wrestling games.
To the unmasked.
Exactly.
Or
Then
it's
it
just so
went-
bad you can't,
Something happened. Ah, crap. Uh-oh. Stupid advertisements. Oh, that's why I hate that app. Oh, boy. Gotta go back into it. All right. And you next to my next.
I am next.
You're
Number
next.
3, Papa Shango. Charles Wright, who was also the good father, the godfather. Comma, thank you.
He was Kama and he's Kama Mustafa.
Yep.
Yes. He was Kama in the, what do you call it? The $1 Million Corporation. He was Kama Mustafa in the Nation of Domination. Number 2, The Undertaker. Also known as Mark Calloway. Number 1 is so stupid.
And number 1, which wasn't a mystery until the end. You know who it was.
It was me, Austin. It was me all along.
You should remember that stuff. I don't remember. You put your daughter on a cross, you should know.
That's
Marry off to the Undertaker.
Oh, that's horrible.
The higher
That's the Unholy
power,
Alliance,
which
huh?
turned into Vince McMahon.
Not to be
Mr.
confused.
McMahon.
Not to be confused with the powers that be in WCW, aka Vince Russo. Because that's basically all that gimmick was. We're going to continue with the 50 worst ring names. Number 20, rest in peace on this one too, Battle Cat.
Number 19 is Super Giant Ninja.
Who? The heck is that?
No, who was up yonder?
That's true. Number 18, Paul Diamond and Conan as Max Moon. Exactly.
Number 17, Michael McGillicuddy, which they hated that name from the word go.
And now he is Curtis Axel.
Now he just disappeared off the face of the earth.
He did. Once the Hulk Hogan ruined his gimmick for him, that's his fault. That's Hogan's fault.
It is. Hogan killed his and Damien Sandow's
Yep.
gimmick.
That is true. And number 16, Pez Pistol White. Or Pistol. Which is
Number 15 is Super Invader.
who was Super Invader? Oh. Wow, number 14. You got me number 14. Super Porky. Is that a midget?
No, it's not. It's a big fat dude.
Oh, okay. That'd be funny if it was a midget. Oh! That's our guy again there.
Number 13, your guy. Give me $10 for an autograph. The Booty Man, you know. Yeah, Booty Man.
The man with no name. The man with no face. The Zodiac. So stupid. The Disciple. Brutus Rodriguez. Okay.
Hogan's buddy.
Yes. Number 12, the Black Top Bully, a.k.a. Repo Man, a.k.a. Barry Darso, a.k.a. Which one was he, Axe or Smash?
Smash.
Smash. Here comes the Axe, here comes the Smash.
They're called demolition. They're a walking disaster.
Number 11, his
Fear
other.
and Destruction is their middle name.
I don't know the whole
We
song.
didn't learn.
I'm not from the early
Don't.
80s.
And number 11, on the...
Oh, technical difficulty.
That is what your pain is. That is really hard to turn down.
The final
Countdown.
That's a dial on this. That's what it is.
Final countdown.
On the final one, on the final countdown, number 11, Rad Radford.
Do you know who played Rad Radford?
Yeah, Louis Piccolo.
Louis Spigola, which is not even a better name. And he was in ECW, he was in, I don't think Rad Radford was the WE name for him. And then WCW, he was in the NWO.
That's it.
That's him.
That's it.
And so that is totally it for part 3. When we come back for part 80, for episode 80. Woo! Part 80. We got 80 plots
I know it
today.
feels like part 80, don't it? Yeah, so it does.
For episode 80 will be a whole new setup for part number 3. No longer countdown. So as we leave you, I am Justin Cotta,
And I'm Mike Hogan.
and this is
The final countdown.
It's the final